Okay. I'll let folks start to trickle in.
Awesome.
Seeing the attendee count go up. Hey, everyone. My name is Timothy. I am one of the events and communications coordinators here at Wild Rumpus Books. We are a bookstore for the young and young at heart, based in the Linden Hills neighborhood of Minneapolis. It's a gorgeous little neighborhood tucked by the lakes. I'd love for folks, as you come in, welcome, come on in, to post in the chat. There is a chat. Post in the chat where you're coming from. One of the only, I think, good things about the pandemic is that we can do book launches like this and have people from literally all over the country, sometimes even all over the world. So post in the chat where you're coming in from, and we'd also love to know what your favorite snack food or junk food is while you're doing that. We have some plans for that in a little bit. So as you're getting settled, drop that into the chat. I'm going to be pulling a little bit of double duty. I don't have a colleague in the chat as we usually do. So I'll be dropping some links in the chat as well. I'm seeing, we got Chicago, all the way from St. Paul. Thanks for coming in.
Oh,
so
that cruise showed up. Thank you. Nice.
So we'll kind of let people get settled. Like I said, I'll be pulling double duty a little bit. I'll drop some links in the chat in just a moment here. But I wanted to quick introduce, again, myself and Wild Rumpus. Like I said, my name is Timothy. I handle events here, and I am so delighted that tonight we have Stephen Shaskan here to launch book number 3 in the Pizza and Taco series. I have all 3 right here in front of me. They are so much fun. I am so excited to have Stephen with us. And this is the new one, super awesome comic number 3. Number 4 is coming, so we have that to look forward to. Yeah. That's exciting. We are.
I just got the cover for that one. Too cool for school.
The first look for everyone?
Yeah, that's the first look for anybody. I haven't even posted that anywhere.
That's excellent. Excellent. Well, with that, we are recording this event, so I do want to say a special thanks to Random House for letting us record this event and post it. Thank you to them. Like I said, I'll be dropping some links and a code that you can use on our website. That'll go in the chat in just a moment. That is good for 15% off our website. So grab that in a little bit when I post that. So without further ado, again, thank you all for being here. I'm going to read a quick introduction here for Stephen, and then I will kick it over. Stephen Shaskan is the author and illustrator of several picture books, including Big Chew, Toad on the Road, Max Speed, The Three Triceratops Tough, A Dog is a Dog, and the graphic novel series Pizza and Taco, which we are celebrating here tonight. He also illustrated picture book Punk Skunks and the graphic novel series Q and Ray, both written by his wife Tricia Speed Shaskan. Stephen and Tricia live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and love visiting schools and libraries and, I assume, bookstores. Yes. Reading their stories and inspiring young authors and illustrators. Stephen, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is so great, and it's really nice to be back at the Wild Rumpus. I can hear the birds calling in the back, just like old times. But yeah, I'm as Timothy said, I'm Stephen Shaskan. I'm an author and illustrator of children's books. I'm really excited about Pizza and Taco. These are the 3 books. This is the Who's the Best and Best Party Ever, and the latest, of course, is Super Awesome Comic. And this one's kind of near and dear to my heart because I love comics, and I grew up reading comics, and I grew up being a little bit of a reluctant reader, and so but I loved reading comics, and we'll talk more about that. I think we're going to do a drawing up here of Pizza and Taco, and we're going to have some fun with that to start off with. So if everybody in the audience has paper and pencil, that's awesome. That's great. And this will come in handy later on, or pen, or whatever you want to draw with. Crayon. If you want to draw with a stick in the dirt, that's fine with me. So we're going to draw Pizza and Taco. And But then later on, we're going to do another drawing and do kind of an original character, or what the kids call OC. We're going to have some fun with that. So here we go. Here, Pizza and Taco. I created these characters. One of the reasons I created the characters the way they are is because I wanted them to be simple to draw, and I wanted everyone to be able to draw them. And so I started off by just using simple shapes. So here's a nice triangle for pizza. All right. And then I do a nice a semicircle or a half circle, or like could even be like a rainbow, upside down U, a frowny face. And then I just put a cross around that. Yeah, that works. And then for pizza, the trick is to go ahead and put a little loop here on the bottom. All right, and that's part of the crust, and it goes over and makes a little bump right there. So that's the pizza crust. Now, the trick for taco is right from that bottom corner, go back, I just make a loop, and I connect it to the back like that. And that makes the back shell. And I'll just add some meat in there, or beans, whatever you want the taco to be filled with. Now, let's see here. For the eyes, I'm going to take, just do circles. 1, 2 circles. Now, I know there's probably some kids out there who are already pretty good at drawing pizza and taco. But there's also probably some kids who are just learning about this. Here we go. So let's see. Pizza and taco are super happy to see each other. I'm gonna put some smiles on their faces and maybe some big expressions with the arms. The arms are just legs. And the arms and the legs are, the arms are not just legs. The arms are arms and the legs are legs. But the arms and the legs are just lines. And you can do all sorts of fun things with the lines. Like if I wanted taco to be jumping, I'd make it like this. 2 little curvy lines. And then I could have Taco's arms just coming over here like he's really happy. And if I want him to look like the arms are wiggling, I'll put a couple little lines there. Like that. And there we have pizza and taco. So now, now I hope you can add to the Facebook page and show some of the artwork, and that would be really cool to see from kids and adults too. I'm not going to discriminate against age here on your drawing abilities. So we're going to have some fun though. I'm going to talk a little bit about comic books, and then my wife Trisha Speed Shaskan is going to come in here, and we're going to read a couple of chapters of Pizza and Taco Super Awesome Comic. Hopefully not give away too much of the story, but give you enough to make you want some more. And then we're going to have a lot of fun up here and draw an original character. And then after that, hopefully we have time for a song and let's see here, and questions. Yeah, questions from the audience. And I'll be taking them from the chat over on the side here. So here we go. Let's see here. Now, as I said, I was a reluctant reader growing up. I didn't like to read, but I loved to read comics. And while I was a reluctant reader, I read thousands of comics. So I wasn't really necessarily a reluctant reader. I just loved comic books. And I started off with simple comic books like Richie Rich and a lot of other Harvey comics my friends had. But then I kind of borrowed this one from my older brother, and I started getting into superhero comics. And eventually I started collecting comics on my own. And these were 2 different titles that I really loved. I loved the new Teen Titans and I loved the X-Men. Those were the 2 titles that I collected the most. And so I collected and collected and collected. And what's cool was my dad supported me because he would take me to the comic book store. And my mom supported me because she really encouraged me to read comics. She was kind of ahead of her time. She was like just happy to see me reading anything. So she was really supportive that way. My grandma supported me because if I went to church with her on Sundays, afterwards we'd stop off at the drugstore and she'd buy me a comic. And so that was something that was really cool. So yeah, I grew up loving comics, reading them, and drawing them too. my friends and I always drew comics, and here's one of my earliest drawings of a comic. This is Captain America, and this I did in 3rd grade. And I had a group of friends that I drew with all the time. And we were a group of 5 or so that always loved to draw. We drew all sorts of superheroes. I drew a superhero named Super Grandpa all the time. I had a lot of fun drawing. All my friends drew comics, and we all read comics, and we all really enjoyed it. But I'm just going to show you something. So this is I showed you that this is my 3rd grade drawing. And one of the things that's cool about drawing is when I was a kid, I wasn't really necessarily the best artist in my class, you know, and even out of that 5, I was maybe number 4 out of that 5 of kids that were drawing. But I just loved to draw, and I kept drawing and drawing and drawing. And the more you draw, the better you get at it. So this is the drawing that I drew in 3rd grade. And this is the drawing that I just drew a couple of weeks ago, because I wanted to see how would I draw Captain America now. So just keep working at whatever you're doing, get better and better, and have fun with it. And I think some of this book has a lot of fun things in it too, with like that, talking about creativity. So without further ado, Trisha and I are going to read from Pizza and Taco. Super awesome comic. And I'm going to...
I'm Trisha Speed Shaskan,
yes,
as Stephen already mentioned, and we're married.
Yes, that's how we know each other.
And so hello to all of our friends, new and old.
Yes, and Trisha is also the author of 50 books for kids, and not that it's a competition. But we're going to read a little bit from this. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And there we go. I think this is the right one. Yes, there we go. Well, slideshow. There we go. And Trisha will be playing the part of Taco, as you can see, and I will be playing the part of Pizza. All right, here we go. Oop. All right. Chapter 1, Pizza and Taco have an idea. Hey, Taco. Taco. Taco, Taco, Taco. Hey, Taco. Taco.
Oh, hey, Pizza.
What you doing?
I made a comic.
Don't you mean graphic novel?
Comic, graphic novel, whatever.
Yeah, I guess. It doesn't matter. Hey, I have an idea.
What?
I don't know. You might think it's dumb.
No, I won't. Promise.
Let's make a comic together.
Yes.
Awesome. It's just, you're so good at art.
True.
You also have really neat handwriting.
True, but you're great at telling stories.
Best friends dance?
Best friends dance.
All right.
Big jump,
fist pump, butt bump.
Yay!
Now what?
We gotta
brainstorm. Chapter 2, Pizza and Taco, brainstorm. Think, think, think.
Think, think, think.
And this is how I actually brainstorm. I just go think, think, think.
How about we think about things we like?
That's a great idea.
I'll take notes.
Awesome. Superheroes?
Yes. Wizards.
Awesome. Martial arts?
Yes. Outer space?
Awesome. Are you thinking?
What I'm thinking?
Superhero wizards who do?
Martial arts in outer space.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna stop sharing and and we're gonna have some fun up here. I was looking at the feed earlier and I saw a couple of different favorite foods. I saw popcorn. I thought that sounded good. I saw what else? I've got licorice, popcorn, cake pops. Nice. How about, you know what? I think we could maybe do 2 characters. Maybe we could do two characters and have fun with that. Here we go. We might, here. Yeah, I think we have enough time to do two characters, right? Yeah, it's only 6:15. We've got plenty of time here. So maybe we'll do Cake Pop. And let's see here. And maybe let's do Popcorn. All right, so we got Cake Pop and Popcorn. I'm going to put this over here. And we'll do this. Name. Cake Pop. All right, and then down here, give myself a little bit more time here, a little more space here. We'll do name. Popcorn. Now, I need some help from the audience, and I'm going to monitor the chat as best as I can here. So I've got Cake Pop and Popcorn, and I'm thinking about maybe if Cake Pop and Popcorn were superhero wizards who do martial arts in outer space, what would Cake Pop and Popcorn, what would Cake Pop and Popcorn's superhero name be? Let's think about that. So who's got a name for, does anyone have a name that they could give me for Cake Pop or Popcorn? Let's see here. Oh, Sugar Pop. I like that. Sugar Pop. Sugar Pop. Here, I'm going to put it over here. We've got Sugar Pop.
We've got Pop Star in the chat.
Pop Star. Ooh, I like that. Superhero name.
Super Pop. Poppy.
Name. All right. Superhero name. We're going to go. I like Pop Star. I like Pop Star. I think that's kind of cool. Pop Star here. Star. And we could maybe Pop Star, because the name Pop Star, we could put like star mask on this character. All right. Does anyone have any ideas for a good name for Pop? Oh, Pop Star could work for, it could be almost like their name, Poppy. Corn Crusader. I like Corn Crusader. Wow, that was great. All right, we got the superhero name, Corn Crusader. All right, and now Corn Crusader, I think also like a mask would probably be kind of fun on the Corn Crusader, and definitely a cape. You don't see too many Crusaders without any capes there. So there we go. We're gonna have that. We'll put a cape maybe on Pop Star too. There you go, Pop Star. Oh, I like these two characters. They're awesome. All right. So now what would Poppy's what would Pop Star's superpowers be? Oh, the Colonel. That's funny too. That's awesome. So let's think about superhero powers. Like powers like what would Popcorn, and it could be anything. It doesn't have to be related to being a piece of popcorn. Just like superhero powers in real life aren't really related to anything being human. They make things explode. All right, how about we have maybe popcorn. Popcorn's boom. 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 All right. Maybe that's Popcorn's power.
We've got sprinkles in the.
What was it? Sprinkles? Shoot sprinkles. Oh, that would be nice too. I like that. Maybe that would be Pop Star's thing. I mean, actually, it's funny because I actually have in the book that I'm working on right now, which is book number 5. It's called Pizza and Taco Rock Out. There's a Lollipop and the Popcorns is the name of the band that they're watching. So yes, shoots. I like that. We have shoot sprinkles, and then this is star and space travel. I like the space travel. Maybe I'll make a planet down here and have them doing some space travel stuff. There's a planet. There's another planet flying over here. Some stars. I like this. This is awesome. And since they're flying, maybe I'll make some flying lines. All right. So maybe maybe we can think of something. What would be a weakness for this character, for one of these characters? What would Popstar's weakness be? I'm gonna just write while I'm gonna power. Star sprinkles. I like this. So, is anyone can anyone think of a weakness? Something maybe they're afraid of, something that makes them lose their power? Ah, butter for corn. Nice. Fire. Veggies. Wow, I like this idea. All right, so maybe we've got maybe cake pop or pop star. Evil nemesis maybe is nemesis is like broccoli. All right, and maybe Popcorn's evil nemesis is butter. I don't know. Butter might enhance him a little bit. I don't know. Afraid of humans. I'd be afraid of humans too. if I was a cake pop or a piece of popcorn, I would definitely be afraid of humans. That's awesome. Teeth. Nice. That's fantastic. All right. So just for fun, and it can be any place. You can make up a planet, or you can make up a town, or you can say, you know, a place. Maybe where's Cake Pop and Popcorn from? Where are they from? Where do they live normally besides flying? Or well, they could live in outer space some places. Bakersville. Nice. I love it. Bakersville. That's perfect. All right. So origins. From Bakersfield. That's amazing. Bakersville. All right. And then let's see. Is Popcorn also from Bakersville? Oh, it's a secret. Pop secret. Origin. Pop secret. All right. It's top pop secret. It sounds like that's awesome. All right. Now let's think about this. We've got Cake Pop, super. So this might be fun. How did they get their powers? Another part of the origin story. How did they get their powers? How did they get that star sprinkles and the explosion powers? It could be a freak accident or, you know, anything, you know, bit by something radioactive. Oh, baked in powers. Maybe the oven was radioactive. All right, and what about popcorn? Maybe fell into a magical pool of sugar. Nice. That's amazing. This is fantastic. Oh, I love this. This is so much fun. You know what's really cool about this is that first of all, what's really cool is that we created this really quickly. We created K-pop, who is now pop star and popcorn and pop star and the Corn Crusader. In what is it? 10 minutes we did this, and we created all this. We know about we know their names, we know their superhero names, their powers, we know what their nemesis are, and we baked in their power there. We got some of their origins from where they are, and you know, obviously popcorn from Parts Unknown. And what's cool about that is when I grew up, one of the things that I loved about comics was that I also collected these, which are Marvel Universe. And Marvel Universe has like every different person you could possibly think of in the Marvel Universe. This is just the letter M. So these are just characters with the letter M, starting with the letter M. And so it's just a fun thing because it has all these things. It has their real names, it has their occupations, their height, and that's a real fun thing because I kind of did the same thing in this book in Pizza and Taco's super awesome comic. I had the characters create their own. So we have the names of our superheroes in Pizza and Taco are Super Slice and Taco Awesome. So yeah, but yeah. So I thought we have enough time to sing a song and definitely enough time to read some questions. But this is fantastic. Yes, this is just, I love this. I'll have to, you know, this might be a supplemental eventually. I have to talk to Random House about that. Maybe we have a spin-off now of the super awesome comic. So we have Pizza and Taco theme song, and just like their dance that they did in the middle of it, they do that, the big jump, fist pump, butt bump, yay. But it's a real simple song. So if you have something at home you want to play with, I don't care, you got shakers, or if you just want to tap out on yourself, on your head or chest, knees, clap, whatever you want to do to make some noise, you can make some noise. If you, let's see, if you like to play along and you know a couple of chords yourself or no more, it's just C and G like that, and just C and G, simple as that. And if you just want to like wail out on a lead, it's in C major. So you know, just C major scale, just go crazy on it. That's up to you. So here we go. I'm gonna start. We're gonna sing Pizza and Taco, Taco and Pizza 4 times. So it goes Pizza and Taco, Taco and Pizza, Pizza and Taco, Taco and Pizza, just like that 4 times. And then it says best friends dance every day, best friends dance every day. So we do this, we sing best friends dance every day 4 times, and then we do big jump, fist pump, butt bump, yay 4 times, and then best friends dance every day, Pizza and Taco, Taco and Pizza 4 times. Real simple. All right, are you ready? All right. Pizza and taco, taco and pizza, pizza and taco, taco and pizza, pizza and taco, taco and pizza, pizza and taco, taco and pizza. Best friends dance every day, best friends dance every day, best friends dance every day, best friends dance every day. Big jump, fist pump, butt bump, yay, big jump, fist pump, butt bump, yay, big jump, fist pump. thanks for sticking along, jumping along, having fun. Now, if anybody has any questions about pizzas or tacos or making these books or anything like that, I'd be happy to answer, or about comics or about anything in the world. I like to cook. You know, if you guys have any cooking questions, I could ask you about that. You could ask me about that. So, let's see here.
I could jump in and ask the first question while folks are thinking. I'm wondering if you have a favorite spread in this book. Is there like a favorite page that you can share with us?
I think it's the one where they do turn into the full this one, just because I actually like I said, I grew up drawing comics and really loving comics, and Pizza and Taco isn't exactly that comic book style, so I think it's really fun to have that kind of like that, like just that ridiculous style, and especially with the pizza, and but with both the pizza and the taco, just like them as superheroes, it's just really funny. Like, it's completely different, and it also kind of, I think when I was a kid, everything that I did, I always thought was much grander than it really was. And I think that kind of captured that kind of feeling of, like, that's the way they imagine their world. But what comes out of it at the end isn't exactly that super awesome, but it's still great.
For sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm seeing in the chat. One question is, what is your favorite pizza topping?
What is my favorite pizza topping? I love sausage and onions on my pizza. Definitely. And I grew up in upstate New York, and there was a little deli by my house that was run by these two great guys. One of them was named Little Vinny, and one of them I don't even know what the other guy's name was. Little Vinny ran the pizza place, but the other guy, who was the nice guy, he ran the deli, and he was just so nice and sweet. And but Little Vinny was just this gruff old guy who was like, Little Vinny, and he was probably about 4'9", but covered in tattoos and completely just muscles. And so, but they also made their own sausage there, and it was just delicious. It was the fennel sausage, and just delicious and just great. Yeah. So yeah, awesome. I see. What's your favorite pizza? How did you come up with the characters? The characters I came up with, that's a really great question, because, well, Trish and I do a lot of school visits, and we're visiting schools all the time, and when we create characters, not unlike Cake Pop, but and popcorn over here, but we create characters all the time with kids, and when we ask what the characters are, and obviously my characters don't actually eat food because they are food, and that's a little bit weird. So that's my one rule, really, in the whole book, is that they don't eat food ever. But when we asked what their characters would eat, it was always pizza or taco, and I thought that was really great. And I thought it would be a really funny thing to have pizza as a pizza or taco as being like actual characters. I think I originally started off with the idea of Pizza Man being a superhero, and then I kind of developed it more into like, oh, pizza and taco, they're friends, and then I thought the drawings would be a lot of fun to draw, and so yeah, that's how I came up with that idea. So I hear hard shell tacos or soft shell tacos. I much prefer soft shell tacos. And yeah, and we have a lot of really great Mexican food around here, so I enjoyed lots and lots of tacos. Probably will have some tacos tonight after this is all over. So I hope some of you are having some tonight too. But yeah, so let's see here. Is it hard to think of adventures, or do you have tons of ideas for more books? I do have a lot of ideas for books for this. These characters have come really naturally to me. So I do have a lot of different ideas. Actually, my publisher at one point, after the second book was out, she said, it'd be really great if you just wrote up like 50 different ideas for pizza and taco, and you know, and like, you know, just anything, just whatever's on the top of your head, just, you know, like, and I think she said just a bunch, but I ended up with like 50. And so and you know, it's like pizza and taco, you know, and some of them are the ones that I'm working on now. Pizza and taco rock out, and pizza and taco too cool for school. Those types of things. Those are definitely two of the ones that came up during this conversation, and it's a lot of fun because I got as far as going and doing and saying, like, you know, like pizza and tacos, Star Wars episode 10. And but I don't think that's going to happen. But I have a whole like Lord of the Rings trilogy too as well, but that I'm trying to push for, but I don't think that's going to work either. But yeah, anyways, no, I having a lot of fun so far. I'm very happy because I just sit down and I really just start creating them. So when I'm drawing them, when I'm actually writing the first draft of these, they don't look too much different. Well, they do, but you know, I don't know if you can see this or not. Here, I'll try and tilt it a little bit and hold it in the same place. But this is right from the book, and I just start writing it all out in just like, that's how, this is what my first drafts of all these books look like. They just look like this in my sketchbook like this, and I just keep working on them, and I just keep plowing straight through them, like from page 1 to page, you know, 60 basically. So yeah. How many books will there be in this series? Right now, I know there'll be 6. I don't know if there's any more coming after that. Hopefully, they're selling very well, which is very nice. I'm very happy about that. And yeah, so this is one of my first books that's sold as well as it has. So I'm really happy. And Random House has been really great to work with. They've been fabulous, and my editor is amazing. And yeah, my art director also really great. They've just been really fantastic to work with. So yeah. So I could do 20 more if they wanted 20 more, but we'll see. When I was a kid, what would I have loved about pizza and taco? That's a good question. I think their humor, they're kind of real. Because I was, you know, like I had friends that so I had friends that, you know, like I was a good kid for the most part, but I was kind of a jerk too, you know, and I think that's kind of true of a lot of kids. I've worked with a lot of kids over my time. So I worked in preschools for 12 years, and it's really funny to see kids because they're not just, you know, like sugar and spice and everything nice, you know, they can be jerks to each other, and they cannot be the best of friends, and pizza and taco are like that, you know, they're not exactly perfect, and I kind of like that about them. They seem a little, you know, even though they're a piece of pizza and taco, they seem kind of real. So I like that. Oh, thank you. Yes, and just so everyone knows, if you order a book today from Wild Rumpus, or in the next, you know, couple of weeks from Wild Rumpus or whatever, I don't live too far away from the Wild Rumpus. I'd be happy to sign books, and you can get them signed, and so yeah, that'd be great. So yeah, just so you know, please order from the Wild Rumpus, because the Wild Rumpus is awesome, and they've always been awesome. So yeah. What do you like on your tacos? Oh, that's a good question. You know, like I kind of go for the more traditional stuff. My favorite tacos are I like chicken tinga, or like the lengua, which is the tongue, like beef tongue, and the cheek I like as well. So yeah, no, I like the you know, just the simple toppings, a little cilantro, a little onion. That's about it. So yeah, that's what I like on my tacos. Oh, good to know. Don't forget to use the code Taco Tuesdays. It's a good thing to know. So, who is the best? Well, my personal favorite food is pizza. My wife's favorite food is taco, and I kind of a little bit with the characters. I kind of based a little bit of our personalities on those two, on us two. Like tacos, kind of like everything good about Trisha, and pizza's everything kind of jerky about me. And so, but I grew up in upstate New York and love pizza. It's funny though, like because I'm here in Minnesota, and Minnesota has better tacos than it has pizza. So, and I don't want to get into too much of a controversy over it. So but you hear a lot of people in Minnesota will say, tacos versus pizza are the best, and I get it. Here, yes. So, oh, somebody are the chicken tender twins aren't in this book. The chicken tender twins are in the we're in Best Party Ever, but yeah, they're great. And they don't actually make another appearance. Well, no, actually, they make another appearance in Too Cool for School. So the chicken tender twins are in the Too Cool for School. So they'll be in the next one. This book is actually kind of just pizza and tacos. So it's kind of a fun book because I realized that it was like a lot of the other books started introducing other characters. And this one said, no, let's pull back and just have pizza and taco talk about making a comic. So yeah. Any plans to do another book with Trisha? I would love to do another book with Trisha. There's lots of different things, different ideas that Trisha has that we're kind of pulling around and thinking about. But nothing decided just yet. But yeah, there are a couple of different ideas that Trisha has that we've been working on and thinking about. So yes, and I would love to do another graphic novel with her because doing Q and Ray with Trisha. These books were so much fun, and this is what inspired me to want to make more graphic novels, because I fell in love. Like I said, I grew up reading comics, and that was something that I just loved doing, and to actually make a comic was something that was so much fun. Like I was just laughing and having pure joy while I was making them. So yeah. Thank you, Meg. I see. So, do we have any more questions? Or did I miss some? I don't think I missed any, did I? I don't think I did.
Looks like there's a question about a book about taco pizza. Is there maybe...
That's an abomination. I know. I don't get into specialty pizzas like that. No. I have no plans on taco pizza. I actually thought of, like a couple. I thought it'd be like funny to put in, like I know, God, I can't remember what's the name of the place in Michigan that has the there's a place in Michigan that has the square pizza, and I was thinking of having that be and it's just like I was thinking of that would be like pizza's cousin visiting or something, but yeah, there's endless things to do with pizzas and
the deep dish family visiting from Chicago.
Yes, the deep dish. Exactly. They have they'd probably be all grumpy at them, like they're just, oh, the deep dish family is visiting. They're not really pizza.
I'm already on board with this. So on board with this. Awesome.
Yes, it is. The overweight side of the family. Yes. Anyways, we could, and I could see Pizza's parents being like, "Well, they're not really pizza."
I love it. You're gonna have to credit this whole chat here in that book when it comes out.
Yes.
We're all co-writers now.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I think we have time for one more question. If there's another one that someone wants to sneak into the chat here. Did we get to everything? I think maybe we did.
All right, great.
Awesome.
can I just say, thank you for everyone who's showing up, giving great suggestions. This is amazing. I love cake pop and popcorn. And just so everyone knows, I will not be making cake pop and popcorn into a book, but any kids out there, you're welcome to elaborate on cake pop and popcorn. And I'd love to see, any stories you create with them. That would be amazing. Yeah. So, and this has just been a lot of fun. So great to see so many people from all over too. And sorry for the people in Chicago about the deep dish comments. I'll be regretting this for the rest of my life now. But yeah, anyways, I thank you. This has been so much fun, and thank you to the Wild Rumpus for having me. And this has just been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. And yes, I'll echo Steve. Thank everyone. Thank you all for being here. It's so weird to do these events. I'm doing this from the closed for the evening bookstore. It's so weird to not have people in the store for events like this. So we really, really appreciate everyone coming out virtually this way. We are going to be sticking with these virtual events moving forward here for at least a little while longer. So keep an eye on our social media for those events. Events like this really are only possible when folks like you all support stores like Wild Rumpus. So please do, shop online. You can come into the store now if you're local. We are open for some in-store browsing. Masks are required for everyone over the age of 2. So come on in. We are closed Mondays, but other than that, feel free to swing by. Steve's going to come by soon to sign the books, and I'm just thrilled about that. Again, thank you all for being here. I'm going to drop one last time in the chat the links and the code, so don't forget to grab those. Again, thank you all for being here, and have a great night.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much. Bye.